Hi, beautiful Leo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Leo, I know it's been forever since you received any messages from me. My boy has been sick and it's been crazy long until we have I just feel now that we're probably hopefully back on track. Obviously, I've been on vacation in between that as well. So it hasn't just been a one long sickness leave, but we have been struggling a bit. I can't lie. But now we're back, and I'm here to bring you messages about September 2023. So we're going to start with an overall message here, Leo. Overall message, overall energy, and then go deeper and deeper into that energy and see what's going on for you for the month of September. Please ignore my nails. If you can. Okay, Leo. Leo for the month of September, please. Leo. Creative wonderment. Wow. This is such a Leo card. Creative wonderment. Follow your passion. I just love this card. There's so much about I'm really, really drawn to the piano here today. So if someone actually plays the piano or plays what is that called? Synthesizer or whatever, plays an instrument, I'm really, really drawn. I mean, obviously that's a big piano, but like sometimes I don't even see that piano. I see everything else but the piano. But today it really stands out. I just feel like this probably is going to be a month for you, Leo, for the month of September, to either sort of remember your talents, remember something that you haven't invested time or yourself in for a long time, like revisiting something, revisiting a creative talent that you have. This can also be to really pursue, like this is not like an aha moment, well, let's start playing the piano again or something like that. It can be anything creative that you've been wanting to do for some time, like you've been thinking about something for some time, that you want to enroll in this class, you want to go on, learning about something, really invest yourself in something creative, follow that passion, follow that dream of yours. It can be like work related, it can be hobby related, it can be something like you're doing on the side or something that's like is waking up inside of you and it's almost like you can't push it away anymore because it's like it's so innately in you. You know how that sometimes it's just things that comes back over and over again to just say, okay, are you gonna ever look at me or this thing, like to really dive deeper and go into that very creative thing that's gonna, I just feel like it's a lot of passion about it. You have a big talent around it. Maybe you're downplaying it, not to play on words there, but maybe you're downplaying the very thing. This might even be like your destiny or I know it sounds very dramatic, but since it's Leo, there's something here that's calling you to like not ignore that anymore because it might even be your destiny. Okay. Very high vibration around it, very high energy around it. So it probably is like, it's acting like portals. How do I explain that? It's like, okay, so let's say that for the sake of it, every single Leo here that's listening to this, it's about you going back into playing the piano. Obviously it's not going to be that, but like it's your creative thing. When you start doing that thing, even if it's just like for a short period of time, you're investing yourself, like you're just starting slowly but surely to invest your time more onto that path or in that direction. That's going to open doors. That's going to act like portals for other things. It's like that very thing itself is like catalyst for other. It can be something completely different. Like, okay, so that was the door for attracting more money, or that not in the like I'm starting to do this and I'm making money of it. Let's just say something else then. Your health starts to improve. You're meeting the person of your dreams all of a sudden. Like it is a catalyst for other things because it's so high vibrational in nature. Okay, so let's go deeper into this message. What do we have here for Leo, please, for the month of September? Leo. Leo. The heart deck here is really talking. I think it's just not so just, but it's like it's your heart. Like you're so much leading with your heart. Maybe your heart have started to talk more vividly, more loudly lately about what you want in life. Okay, Leo, what do we have? Wow. I was going to say if that's going to be 4, but it wasn't, but it was still 3 Gabriel cards. Gabriel is all about the creativity. Gabriel is here to help you. Look at this. 3 orange cards and then 1 Ariel. So if we're starting with the orange, Gabriel is usually there to help you with your children. Like Gabriel is showing up for the children, but Gabriel is also showing up when there's a creative, when you want to do something creative. Ask Gabriel for help. If that's something that feels like good to you, if that feels honest and real to you, just pray or ask Gabriel for help. Help me on this creative endeavor. Help me get started in this. How do I even get started in this? Maybe you don't even know how to approach this talent of yours. You just have a wish there somewhere in the back of your mind, or it sort of has never left you, and you're like, it's too late now, or well, if I cultivated the talent whenever back when, depending on your age, like don't rule this out. Like just sort of surrender to the guides, just surrender to Gabriel to help you with this path. Like just see what shows up for you as you just start to decide that, okay, I'm going to pursue this a little bit more and just see what happens, see what shows up for me. We have 5 of Gabriel, which is it's 2 things coming through with this, because it's a feeling of okay, there's never enough time, or there's never enough, like you're always like missing that final puzzle piece. Like there's always, well, another way of saying it is like there's always a piece in the way. It's like it's always something to do, or there's something to be involved in or busy with, or like there's just never being allowed that space to show up for you to really dive into this. It's always something else. And the other thing is that you're waiting for the final puzzle piece to drop or to like find its place before even like going through with this or going on this path. And I think both of those things are not true. I feel a little bit like those are excuses. I don't know, maybe to protect yourself from feeling like, you know how you sometimes, I don't know if you do this ever, but like if you have like a scratcher, we have something called triss in Swedish, and it's a little scratcher, and as long as you haven't scratched that little lottery ticket, you could be a millionaire. Like I'm a potential millionaire because I haven't scratched it. The moment you scratch it and it shows that no, it was nothing, now you're not a millionaire. It's like you're holding that triss a little bit. Does that make any sense? It's like as long as you haven't scratched your lottery ticket, you're a potential millionaire. You're a potential in this field. And I feel like that is a little bit of it's not necessarily self-sabotaging, but it's a little bit of self-defense. Like talking yourself down even before you have even gotten into the thing. So we don't need to wait for any puzzle pieces to fall into place, and you certainly can create space around you if you want to. I'm sure you have enough space to watch that movie out of the blue or be on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Like you find that space. If you really are determined, you're gonna find that space, right? Then we have congratulations. You did a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Like this is awards, scholarships, promotions. This is when it's like time to. This is being ready. There's literally nothing more. Like you don't have to wait for anything else. You don't have to wait for anything more. No puzzle piece needs to fall into place. Like this is when you can jump on this program, start to do this online thing, start to take piano lessons, like whatever this is. It's you're there. Like there's nothing else needed. And 6 is all about the love. It's all about the passion you have for this. Like, don't let it slip away. Because you can. I see people all the time that just, they talk about it, but nothing really happens because they're making up excuses. And then we have 2 of Gabriel. So I think we're coming from a place where you needed to like move past something. It might even be that, okay, I also so much believe in timing and like you needed to first have this entire other life before you could even, like, I heard who was it? Okay, sorry, I'm not gonna think of the name now, but it was an actor that I listened to the other day that said, thank goodness that she didn't have the breakthrough when she was like way younger, or she would have like, she was like, I would have been laying dead in the ditches like high on drugs or something, because she was like, I had no idea who I was. I would have not be able to handle fame or money. Like she was so grateful that this happened. I can't think of her name, but she was really, really grateful. She was really pissed on her way. Like, why isn't there a breakthrough? She really wanted that for a long, long time. Pursuing it, really pursuing it. Not like this, Leo, but like really pursuing it. And nothing happened until really like later in life. And she was so grateful for it. And I think that there's something to that here, Leo, that there's, you needed to have some other life. You needed to live some other life, or needed to come to some conclusions before entering into this. Because I feel like this is if you really engage in this could be a game changer for you. And this game changer, if you would not have been in the right mindset, or like feeling the confidence that you now have, or being at the place where you're now in, maybe it would have been like, we can only speculate, right? But it hasn't happened yet. This is about you wanting to invest or get curious about it now. And so let's see where it leads. But I still feel like it's timing. It's now. Now is the time. And 2 of Gabriel is so much about finding like-minded people. Maybe you have also waited for the right people to end up like, so I don't know what this is for you, but this creative thing, maybe it's about doing that, some like a collaboration, doing that with someone else, or just finding the right, let's go back to the piano. Be able to even have a piano and own your own piano. Maybe you needed to wait for the perfect piano to show up. Maybe you needed to wait for the perfect piano teacher to show up. Maybe you wanted to go through something that has to do with this talent and this creativity, but you never really found sort of the platform or the forum or the even community for it. But now something has shown up that is like at least a first step into it. There you can meet like-minded people. You can meet people that think exactly what you're thinking. Like this we have creative wonderment. There's like, it can really take you to another level in your life and bring so much happiness and joy, because you find other people that you will find either are becoming teachers for you, or like just like-minded people that are they're going through the very same thing as you are. This is very much about finding that person who really gets your path. Being able to provide what you need in this very shift, in what you're going to discover about your talent, in whether that is material, a teacher, a mentor, another friend, a romantic partnership. It's of like mind. Okay? And It's a feeling of under the dome. Like you probably will have your own little bubble there for a bit. Like staying in your own little bubble. Okay, and then we have this beautiful Knight of Ariel, which is basically the same thing. It's a person coming in, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. Who doesn't want that in their life? Trustworthy, a trustworthy person, an understanding person, a devoted person, and a funny person. I'll take all of those traits. Like you're sitting there and you're putting your seeds down. This is actually gold coins. So you're planting something that feels really, really passionate to you, that has a lot of worth for you. And you're starting to like walk on that path. And as soon as you're sort of starting to walk that path, this person is gonna, it might be that these are different. I just felt right there. This might be that there's a piano teacher showing up, like the perfect teacher or the perfect online program or online thing, perfect workshop. Something shows up that could be that, and that there's this other additional person actually coming into your life. That's what I'm saying. You're going on this path. Diving into this talent and this creative thing of yours is going to open up other doors. And as you open up those other doors, there's a person here that's going to come in that's very devoted to you, that's very trustworthy, very understanding and funny, who's going to help you on your path to this very thing that you say that you want. They might even have, like, whether they're just a sounding board for you, whether they're just, that's not so just, but like whether they're being there for you emotionally as you do this very thing, or if they come in and help you financially, if they come in to help you because they have like a lot of insight into the very thing that you want to do. It can be all of that simultaneously. It can be something of that, but there's a significant person coming in on your path as you're now sort of moving towards this creative talent that you have. Okay. Some final messages here for Leo, please. Final messages around this, please. What do we have for Leo? Okay, so this might actually be a fear that you had, and this might be a little bit of a reason why you haven't pursued this. So we have the deception and envy card. So when you're starting to follow your dreams, when you're starting to follow this creative endeavor, when you're pursuing this talent of yours, it might be that other people, and you might even have felt this in the past, that the more you come into your own, the more powerful you become, the more doors you open, that there might be people around you that actually, they're just envious that they don't, I mean, when it comes down to it, no person really wants to come after you. They're just basically scared and insecure and afraid and maybe even sad that why aren't they pursuing the same things within themselves as you're doing now. But it's easier to sort of bring you down than to build themselves up. So there might be that you're feeling a little bit of jealousy around you, that you're bumping up against people that they're jealous of your path. They're jealous of your path. At the same time, we have the truth card. As long as you stay in your integrity, and I get so much like, just go for it, Leo. Just go for it. Step through that portal. At least try it out. See what it gives you. See what it brings. Stay in your truth, and just be aware that there are other people that like might react with a little bit of weirdly. That's okay. Just keep going on your path. Keep doing you, and step through that portal, and like nothing can touch you. We have the 20 there as a 2.0 version of you will start to come out as you pursue this. Okay? That's what I have for you, beautiful Leah. Don't be afraid of this. Don't be afraid of this though. it feels like it's what is that called, gallery or something like that. It's just noise. Don't bother. Like, thank you but no thank you. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps me a lot, tremendously much. It doesn't cost a penny for you, but it helped me a lot. Okay, thank you again, guys. See you next time.